Hello everybody and welcome to another Fancy Sip review. Today on the Fancy Sip review, I'm not going to be trying one, but two new limited release drinks made by Pepsi Company. These drinks are going to be part of the 20th anniversary of Baja Blast. This red bottle next to me is the Point Break Punch flavor, and this yellow drink is the Laguna Lemonade. Usually, when Mountain Dew is releasing these Baja Blast flavors, they're usually released in the summertime. But as this is an election year, Mountain Dew is going to be releasing, I believe, 3 different election-themed drinks. One of them is the already released Dew SA. I don't know what the other 2 are going to be. I'm pretty sure one of them is Liberty Brew. I forget what the last one is. But Mountain Dew is always coming out with these limited edition Baja Blast flavors around the summertime. And usually the original Baja Blast is the top selling one. Honestly, putting these near me is making me feel like the WWE announcer Michael Cole during the Pitch Black match with Bray Wyatt. But nevertheless, I'm going to be trying these 2 beverages and let you know what I think about them. I am not very excited for these flavors. Again, usually the original Baja Blast is the good one. These 2 other flavors are just, I don't know, the limited flavors that people like me will try. So, let's see what's in these drinks before I open these up and try them. Well, I already looked up what the ingredients are, and they both share similar ingredients outside of the artificial coloring. So I'll just read it off this bottle. In this drink, you are getting carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, natural and artificial flavors, citric acid, sodium benzoate preserving the freshness, caffeine, sodium citrate, gum arabic, calcium disodium EDTA to protect the flavor. In this bottle, you are getting red 40. And in the Laguna Lemonade, you are getting yellow 6. The difference in the nutrition is that in the Laguna Lemonade, you seem to be getting 1 less gram of sugar, as well as 1 less carbohydrate. And the caffeine in these drinks are a difference of 1. The red drink has 1 more gram of caffeine. Very negligible, but I'm reading off the ingredients, so I may as well tell you. So in the yellow bottle, the Laguna Lemonade, you are getting 280 calories in a 20-ounce bottle, which is a lot. You're getting 85 milligrams of sodium, 4%. You're getting 27% of your carbohydrates. It's 73 grams. There's 73 grams of sugar with included 73 grams. In this one drink, you are getting 146% of your recommended dose of sugar. In the red bottle, as I said, you're getting a little bit less, or is it more? It's more. I forgot already. You're getting 74 grams of sugar with an included 74 grams of sugar and also 1 more gram of carbohydrates. The drink still has 280 calories, which drinking both of these will put you at 3 times the amount of sugar you should have in these 40 ounces of beverage, but who knows? Some people like their sugar water. I watched a video recently on Mexico's addiction to Coca-Cola, and it's a good thing they're not addicted to Pepsi Company products because they would be pounding these all day and be getting type 2 diabetes. So let's open up the first bottle, which is going to be the Baja Point Break Punch. Not much not much carbonation sound from this. Let's give this a pour. Although I did not hear much carbonation when I opened this up, I do see it. So here is what the Baja Point Break Punch looks like. It has a bit of a pinkish red color to it. It looks a bit like the Mountain Dew Major Melon. On the nose, it does smell a lot like a Mountain Dew fruit punch drink, and it smells a bit like an artificial gum. Let's see how this sits in the mouthfeel of this review. Very carbonated, very fruit punch tasting. This tastes like a Hawaiian punch type beverage. It does taste pretty good. The Fancy Sipper is a huge fan of fruit punch flavors, so my opinion on this drink is going to be usually positive in terms of these kind of beverages. I'm a big fruit punch fan. Never had a fruit punch I really disliked. Drinking this a bit faster, it still tastes pretty good. I think that this is probably one of the better of the limited edition flavors of Mountain Dew, especially the Baja Blast. Although I will say Baja Blast is usually the better of the limited edition Mountain Dew flavors. The Voodoo are usually pretty bad, and those come out around the Halloween season. These usually come out around the summer, but again, as in an election year, these are coming out in the spring so that in the summertime they can have the election drinks. Let me finish this off. I probably poured a little bit too much of this. I don't really want to drink that much of this, but I made a mistake. It's still good. I just didn't really want to drink that much of this. So that's the Point Break Punch. Let's try the Laguna Lemonade, and I'll give my thoughts on these two drinks. And then I'm going to pour them both together, stir it up, and let you know how they taste together. So as I've already said, the next drink is going to be the Laguna Lemonade, which I'm not really expecting much good from this. Usually when companies come out with these lemonade flavored drinks, they don't really taste like a Mountain Dew product. They usually just taste like a lemonade drink with the Mountain Dew name on it, and usually lemonades don't really taste all that special. There's usually not much creativity in the flavor. But let's open this up. I heard a bit more of a carbonating pop opening this one up. I don't really think there's any connection of why. Probably just how this was stored in my refrigerator. Let's give this a pour. So I learned from my mistake. I didn't over pour it this time. So here is the Laguna lemonade flavor of the 2024 Baja Blast line. This is supposed to be a mango lemonade flavor. I'm not smelling much of the lemonade. I'm smelling a very strong mango smell. It reminds me a lot of going to a Indian grocery store where the Indians and the Filipinos all brag about how tasty their mangoes are. And this does smell like a very artificial, tasty mango smell. Not getting too much of a lemonade again, but let's give this a sip. How will this sit in the mouth feel? Let's find out. I will say there is a bit of uniqueness to this drink. In terms of the mango taste, the mango is pretty strong and up front. It does have a little bit of a lemonade type taste to it. With lemonade, obviously the ingredients are water, lemon, and sugar, but the artificial soda lemonades usually taste different than that. I don't really know what it is. There's something about artificial lemonade drinks, but this tastes more in lines of an artificial lemonade soda with mango in it. The mango is very strong. If you're a big fan of the mango flavor, you would love this drink. I will say the 2024 flavors of the Baja Blast are a lot better than the 2023. I don't think that either of these drinks are too bad. Let me pour a little bit more of this and I'll show the can, or the bottle, I should say, to the camera. I also forgot to show the bottles themselves, which I will do in a second. So here is the Laguna lemonade. It has a bit of a mango color to it, which does share the yellow. It just looks like an orange drink. It looks a bit like a lighter color voltage, or not voltage, a lower colored live wire. And you already know what the red one looks like. I'm not going to pour that again to show you what it looks like, just so you can see what the color red looks like. I don't really want to drink a whole bottle of soda this late at night. So I'm just going to pour this into the mango, and I'll try them both together. Seems to be enough. So let's show off these bottles real quick. On the Point Break Punch, it has a squid wearing a hippie hat. I don't really know what these kind of hats are. Like a California surfer type hat. It has what looks like a pineapple slice and some berries. And it has an anglerfish with a berry on it. At the bottom, it's showing the berry and the pineapple, which I believe it's a cherry and a raspberry and a pineapple. I'll show you this bottle right now. Right there is the anglerfish with the berries. Over here we have that squid with the surfer hat on. And over here is the ingredients to the drink. You can pause it for yourself if you're curious. So on the Laguna lemonade, on the top left side, you're getting a parrot wearing a hat that has a leaf hanging out of it. The fruit that they're showing is a mango with a lemon. And there's a cool starfish that's snorkeling. I don't know why a starfish would have to snorkel. They're water animals and they can breathe underwater, but it does look pretty cool. I'm a fan of it. Honestly, if I were to review the two bottles, I would say the Laguna lemonade looks a little bit better. It seems as if they put a little bit more personality in the characters. The anglerfish was pretty cool on the one, but this one just has more personality. So here is the bird, the parrot, with the hat on. Not much personality. Wearing a hat's not personality. Usually people just wear hats if they're bald to cover their bald spot. Over here, we have the snorkeling starfish. It's pretty cool. It's not really personality, but it is a creative idea for the bottle. Mountain Dew, not really creative. Usually all the bottles have the same thing. They'll show two animals on two sides and the fruits at the bottom. So I would say that in terms of the color, the yellow one wins this year. So with all of that done in this review, let's try these two drinks combined. See how it tastes. I don't have a measuring cup to get an exact pour, so this is what we're getting. Together, it does look a little bit more orange. It looks a little bit like a voltage. I keep saying voltage. Second time in this review I messed that up. I meant live wire. Looks like a live wire. Wow. Together, it has a very strong sugary taste, as it should with how much sugar is in this. The sugar is obviously based on drinking a whole bottle. Obviously, if I combine both of these, it's not doubling the sugar, but somehow combining these does taste a lot more sugary. The smell of this smells a lot like the mango. The mango smell is very strong in this year's edition of the Mountain Dew. Give this one more sip. It reminds me a lot of the Walmart flavor Mountain Dew, the blue one that's not voltage. It has a very gum taste to it, and it's pretty decent. See, this is the color, very orange. Honestly, just these two together just reminds me of the Walmart flavor, which I don't think is a mango flavor, but somehow it tastes like that when you combine the two. Maybe fruit punch and mango together create the Walmart flavor. I don't know. I'm not a taste tester, which would be cool if I was a taste tester with how many reviews I have done, but let's see. I will be giving the Baja Point Break Punch an 8.5 out of 10. I think that this is a very tasty flavor. I'm a huge fan of the flavor of fruit punch, and I think that Mountain Dew actually put effort into this flavor. I will always say that the Voodoos are usually terrible, but the Baja Blasts are usually all right. Not usually the best, but I think that this year Mountain Dew did a pretty good job with the Baja Blast, as they should, as it's the 20th anniversary. You don't want to be celebrating a anniversary with a subpar gift to the fans. The Laguna Lemonade, though, I think is honestly better than the Point Break Punch. I'm going to be giving this a 8.9 out of 10. I don't think I can be giving this a 9 out of 10. It is a very good taste. I think, though, with these drinks as a limited edition flavor, they're good. I think if these were permanent flavors, I probably wouldn't be buying these over Code Red or Voltage, but they serve their purpose, and as a anniversary of Mountain Dew, these are for sure the best of the limited edition flavors of the Baja Blast. What will I give the random mystery pour non-measured version of the combination? Probably give this like a 6. It's pretty good. It's sugary. It's kind of hard to mess up sugar, much like salt and savory tastes. Look at ramen noodles. Those taste kind of gross, but because of how much salt is in it, people like it. It's kind of like that with Coca-Cola. Like all of those cola drinks are kind of gross, but because of how much sugar's in it, they're addictive to people. It just smells like the mango one. It smells like the mango one with just more sugar in it, but without somehow the punch flavor, really. So yes, that's everything that I have to say about the Mountain Dew 2024 20th anniversary flavors. One thing I'll say in my closing thoughts is I feel really bad for Taco Bell. I don't really understand what happened with Taco Bell. They originally had an exclusive flavor, and somehow they just decided that now it's going to be a permanent flavor sold in stores. I guess technically you can say that it's not sold in other restaurants, so I guess it's still technically an exclusive to Taco Bell, although it's sold in cans and bottles all over the place. But yeah, I can't imagine how much money they're losing in sales. Although I've never really heard of anybody going to a restaurant for their exclusive Mountain Dew flavors. If I did hear that, people would know what the name of the exclusive Buffalo Wild Wings flavor and Applebee's flavor is. Or is it TGI Friday? I don't remember. But that's all I have to say about these two drinks. The 20th anniversary of Baja Blast. It's pretty good. I've been the Fancy Sipper. Thank you so much for watching this video, and cheers. I hope that you've learned a lot, and I hope if you work at Pepsi Company, if you want to offer me a 6-figure job, just look me up. I get a couple of views per video. Usually the people that are watching this are people on my Facebook friends list, or for some reason Opie and Anthony fans that are on a website. So again, thank you so much and cheers. Clink.